right, you guys, welcome back to my channel. We're doing like 5 videos today just because I haven't been posting. So you guys, this video is going to be a little bit different. I have not done a story time on my channel in a while, so we're going to do one of those today. But hold on, let me pause. Welcome back to my channel. My name is Drea J. How are you doing today? If you have not subscribed, make sure that you hit the bell notification down below and make sure you hit that big red button. All right, you guys, so let's get right into it. By the title, you can tell what this video is going to be about today. So I don't know why this always happens to me, or God is making me the guinea pig or the butt of the joke, but this always happens to me. So you guys, let me give you the rundown. We're gonna name him Alex. I met Alex on IG. I think he added me from Tinder, you guys. I did go through my whole little Tinder phase. So most people, you'll post your IG information on your Tinder and they'll go over and add you on IG. So he added me. I liked a couple of his pictures. He was like a dark-skinned boy, and I think he might have been Nigerian, but I'm not really sure. So me and Alex start talking. Like, when I looked at his picture, I was like, child, he fine. Baby, y'all just wait to the part. So me and Alex are talking. His voice sounds so nice on the phone. You ever talk to somebody and their voice sounds great, but as soon as you see them in person, you like, your voice don't match your face at all, child. Okay. So we ended up hanging out. He's like, let me take you out on a date, this, that, and the third. And I'm like, okay. So we're talking. This is before the date. He's like letting me know, I have a foot fetish. And I'm like, okay, I've dealt with somebody that had a foot fetish before. So he's like, oh, send me a picture. And I'm like, send you a picture? Send you a picture of what? He's like, I know this might be weird, but send me a picture of the soles of your feet. And I'm like, what? What? I ain't got time for this. So I'm like, okay. So I took a picture of soles on my feet, y'all. I don't know why I played along to this stupid request, but I did it anyways. So I took a picture of the soles of my feet. He's like, okay. So now I want you to like take a picture of your toes. And I'm like, you just asked for way too much. If you wanted to look at feet, you could just look at like feet commercials or something. So I do that too, and I'm like, okay. So he's like, yeah, we can go to such and such tomorrow. And I'm like, okay. So I get up, honey. I'm getting dressed. Now, this is the first date. I don't know how people where y'all live do first dates, but me, I get dressed up. So I get dressed up, and he's like, okay, I'm going to come get you. I hadn't let the dude come to my house and pick me up for like a long time. Like, we'll get to a different story time for that, but I just don't let dudes come to my house. So I let him come to my house and pick me up. And he texts me, he's like, okay, I'm outside. So I take the little dog outside and have to get something out of my car. So I take him outside. He hadn't got out the car yet. So he gets out of the car. Let me tell y'all how I'm dressed. I had on jeans. I had on some cute little boots. I had on like this cute little shirt, and my face was done up, and my hair was real pretty. This boy gets out of the truck, and he has on these dingy-ass gray joggers. He has on, like, this jean jacket. And I'm just like, that wasn't even the part that behooved me, child. The part that just threw me all off guard. I tell y'all, I wish I could show y'all a picture of what he looked like. I wish I could show y'all what he looked like. He looked like, you remember one of those little treasure trolls? I don't know if y'all were in the age of the treasure troll, but it's like a treasure troll you put on the top of your pencil. It looks like, and it has the hair that kind of sticks up. And when you do one of these, the hair kind of does like that. That's exactly what he looks like. Baby, he looked like Don King by the head. When I tell you somebody had whooped his ass with a extension cord that was still plugged in. He looked like he had got electrocuted like 2 or 3 times. I'm like, what's wrong with your head, first of all? We ain't even gonna worry about the outfit right now. What the fuck is wrong with your head? So he looks like some dingy homeless man. No shade, y'all, no shade. But he looked dingy as hell. Like, this was all patchy. I don't know, maybe it's just me, but honey, the finest thing walking is a man that has a beard that's evened out. If you know your beard is patchy, baby, you don't need to have a beard. Just shave the shit off. Just shave it off. It's like having a little bit of edges And you got edges on this side, but you ain't got no edges on that side. But you trying to wear a style where your edges are supposed to be out. You look crazy. Just shave it all off, sis. So I'm like, okay, we get in the car and we're driving. We get to our destination and we just look like complete opposites. So, I'm just not playing no teacher to it. I'm the type of girl, I'll still give you a chance, even if I feel like I'm not really attracted to you. So we ended up leaving or whatever, and we ended up going to like this movie store, grab a couple movies, and I'm like, oh, I want these movies, and I was gonna go home. He's like, okay, well, come over to my house, we can watch one of your movies. And you guys, I went and bought. This was terrible. This was a terrible idea. I don't know why I did this. I bought a fucking Tyler Perry Medea play movie. Y'all know the plays. The plays where the fucking movie has the singing, like it'll be story, then some singing. A little bit of more story, then some more singing. I don't know why it played out like that, but no. So I'm like, okay, I'll go back to your house, watch a movie, whatever. We ain't finna do nothing. So we get there, we're chilling, we're laid up in the bed or whatever, we're watching the Tyler Perry movie. He's like, okay, I'm finna go play with your feet. Oh my God. So I'm like, okay. So soon as the singing starts, he goes down there. Honey, this man takes off my socks. And when I tell you, his tongue started to slide in between my toes. Now, you guys, if you have pets lick your hands, they lick your face, they lick your feet. Dogs just do stuff like that. So I'm used to it because my dog will come just... My dog's weird. He'll come lick your fingers, lick your feet and all that. So I really, long as that motherfucker ain't bothering me or barking, we good. So I was used to it at this point. Honey, this man was making love to my feet. He was tongue kissing my feet, sucking on my toes. And let me tell y'all, I hadn't got my toes done in a while. The paint was chipping. Baby, I had, you don't know what type of socks I had on. We had been walking all day, so my feet was hella sweaty. And your mouth is like on my feet, sir. Ooh, I know your breath hot than a motherfucker. Oh my God. So every time they would go back to the store, he would come back up and try to cuddle me. It's like your face right here, and now my feet have been in your mouth. So your face is like right here, and I'm like... I'm trying to inch away because I know your breath is hot. You got dog breath, baby. So, needless to say, the movie ends. I'm like, oh my God, I'm ready to go home. So he's like, okay, let me put your shoes back on or whatever. So he takes my feet, put my socks back on. Now, you guys, I wear Mitch Mac socks. I find socks. If I can find socks, baby, I'm going to put the socks on that I find. If it's a blue sock on one foot and a green sock on the other foot, we just going to put those on. So I have hardwood in my house. So I walk around in my socks. Or if I have my slides in the house, I wear my slides. But most of the time, I just wear my socks. So I had just found these random ass socks and put them on. Yeah, most people do that. So he put the sock back on my feet. Honey, why this man was chewing on the sock? Baby! Y'all, I don't know what type of lint dust bunnies was on this sock. I don't know, but everything was in his mouth. And he's like, give me a kiss. Oh, hell no. Oh, no, sir. No, sir. No, 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 no. I'm going to need for you to go brush your tongue, brush your teeth. You need to brush your teeth twice. You need to goggle twice. Goddamn, put some hand sanitizer in your mouth. I don't care what you do, but you're not kissing me. So, needless to say, he ain't get no fucking kiss. So I get home. He's like, okay, well, I'll talk to you when I get home and this, that, and third. Baby, I tried to dodge him. So needless to say, we end up hanging out again, and he wants to date me at this point. Now, this guy, he's kind of socially awkward, and he had just moved here from Florida. So he really didn't have no friends. So he wanted to date me or whatever. So he had never had a girlfriend before. So I was making this trip to Georgia because I wanted to go to Six Flags. So he was like, okay, yeah, can I tag along with you, this, that, and the third? And I'm like, yeah, sure. I was going by myself anyways. He was like, well, my brother lives in Georgia, so I might just tag along with you and then kind of like go see him and this, that, and the third. And I'm like, bitch, how the fuck you gonna ask me to tag along on my trip and then you gonna ditch me during my trip? It don't work like that. I don't know what the fuck you thought this was, but no, sir. So he's like, yeah, okay, well, we can go to Six Flags, this, that, and the third. So how the fuck do you make this trip about yourself? Like, all of a sudden, we didn't go to Six Flags when we got there anyways because it was fucking raining. But we ended up doing some shit that he wanted to do. He wanted to go to fucking museums and shit. So on our trip, on our way to Georgia, we're hanging out or whatever. Now I had just broken up with my ex like maybe a month before that, and my ex still owed me money. So I had already planned on calling this man at a certain point in this day. I didn't care if I was on a date. I didn't care if I was in front of Jesus himself, baby. I'm making that phone call. Where the fuck is my money, bitch? Run me my money. So we're hanging out or whatever. We're getting ready to leave, and it's around about 11 o'clock, and we're on the road, 11 o'clock at night, and we're on the road back to Alabama. So at 11 o'clock, I knew that my ex was getting off. And guess what the fuck I did? Hello? What's up, Ray? Do you have my money? And we just go ahead through this whole little spiel or whatever. So I'm in the car with Alex the entire time, and Alex is like eavesdropping. Here's the thing: if I'm having a conversation, or if somebody's having a conversation in my car and they're on the phone, I'm not going to be paying attention to their conversation because it has nothing to do with me. But when I got off the phone, Alex was like all in my motherfucking business, and that really irks my fucking nerves. Like, bitch, what the fuck? Mind your shit, bitch. Mind your shit. I didn't ask you to be overhearing my conversation, but you were just so loud, and I couldn't help but hear it. Bitch, we in a car on the way to Alabama. We have no radio on. You're gonna hear the conversation. But needless to say, I don't give a damn if you hear the conversation, because bitch, either do you want to pay me my money? Oh no? Okay then, well shut the fuck up. So we get to arguing. When I get home, I'm like done. He's like, I don't know what I'm doing wrong. This, that, and third. So needless to say, I end up cutting him off. So I end up hitting him back up, I end up ghosting him. I end up blocking him. So one day, I'm on the phone with him, and all he wants to talk about is fucking feet. Every time we get on the phone, that's all he wants to talk about. When I'm going to see you so I can play with your feet, this, that, and third. When you're dealing with a guy that has a foot fetish, that's all they think about. That's all that they care about. They don't care about work. They don't care about your day. They don't care about who robbed you. They don't care about if you ain't able to pay your bills. If you got $5 to your name, they don't care. All they care about is your feet. So every time I talk to him, I'm calling him my problems, because we're so-called dating, and all he wants to talk about is my feet. So at the end of the day, when we got off the phone, I kind of like blocked him because that's all you want to talk about, and I don't have the patience for that. So blocked him or whatever, and I unblocked him, and I felt like I was wrong. I had cussed him out and everything, and I was like, I still want to be friends or whatever. I just don't feel like we need to date. He was like, why would I want to be friends with you? You don't ever want to do nothing that I want to do. What? Friends are people that either experience new things together, or they already have interests that match each other. All you care about is feet. He's talking about, well, if you're gonna be my friend, I want to play with your feet, this, that, and the third. Why would I want you to play with my feet? First of all, when you played with my feet the first time, my G, you had a full-blown boner. You were like, honey, you were at attention. I don't want that. If we're friends, there's no intimacy there. So, yeah, So he's like, well, if I can't do this with you, if I can't play with your feet, then I really don't want to be friends with this and the third. I'm like, why would I want to do that if I'm pursuing someone else and you're playing with my feet? What if my man likes my feet and he wants to play with my feet? He don't want your slobbery, bad breath ass fucking tongue all up and down my motherfucking toes, bitch. I'm good. So he comes, and I'm like, okay, I'm just going to block him again. Since it's not working out. So he ended up losing his job or whatever, and we ended up becoming friends again. And I'm like, okay, if you want a job where I work at, I can put in a good word for you. He's like, yeah, sure, whatever. So all that transpires, and he decides that he found him another job, whatever. So everything keeps going left. That's all he wants to talk about is my fucking feet. So, and he wants to date me. He's like, I want to date you. I don't want to be your friend. I'm like, sorry, sir, but that ship has fucking sailed. We're never dating again. So, this is where the part gets funny. So, I block him again. And I guess a guy that's never really dated anyone or been in a relationship does not understand the concept of getting blocked. But when you get blocked, you don't go looking for this person. You don't show up to where this person be at talking about why the fuck you got blocked. If you got blocked, bitch, take the L and just go on about your day. So, I blocked him. He knows where I work because he would bring me food up here. He would bring me food to my job. He would bring me some of the drinks to my job. He would just come visit me, see me and whatever. So I had blocked him. I was all about my life. I had been talking to somebody new or whatever. And granted, you guys, me and this guy never hooked up. We never really did anything, period, other than him playing on my feet. So I look up, see the boy truck outside. I see his little bushy-headed ass get out of his car and come into this building that I'm sitting in this chair as, child. He comes in, he's like, since you want to block people, and I'm on the phone, granted. He knows that I'm on the phone, I'm talking. He's like, since you want to block people, I'm having to show up and ask you why you blocked me, why you felt the need to block me, this, that, and the third. And I'm like sitting up here, I just really don't hear shit that he's saying because I'm like, why the fuck is he at my job? Why the fuck is he at my job? Why the fuck is he at my job? Like, you don't bring shit to nobody's job. You don't bring nothing to nobody's job talking about why you blocked. That's a conversation that you had some other time. You don't show up to they job. So I'm like not hearing shit that he's saying. So he's like talking, and all I'm saying is, why the fuck are you at my job? Like this man clapping. Why the fuck are you at my job? Why are you at my job? Why? He's like, shut the fuck up and listen, da da da. I'm like, bitch, why the fuck are you at my job? So he walks out. You're just being a fucking drama queen, and I don't know why you want around here. You just treat people like shit, da da da. So I'm like, you better get the fuck on. So he leaves. I'm thinking he's leaving for good. No, baby. He comes back around the corner, peeks his head into the fucking door. So what I do is, baby, pick up this motherfucking phone, baby. I pick up this motherfucking phone right here. Pick up that. And put that in there. And that motherfucker slid up out the door. So I go to lock the door. Why I turn my head to the motherfucking left. And I see my boss's truck sitting outside. Now, granted, you guys, I'm the only one in the building. My boss is notorious for sitting in his car, being on the phone with the customer or something. He just doesn't come in the building right away. My boss saw this man. You almost made me lose my job because you got blocked. Bitch, you got ghosted. Who? Why is you mad? This happens to people every day. It happens to females. It happens to males. It happens to family members, friends, best friends, ex-girlfriends, baby mamas, baby daddies. It happens to everybody. So why do you think that you need to show up at somebody's job? That's rule number one, Felicia. Do not show up at somebody's fucking job. So, honey, I ain't had time. I blocked him, and yeah, I never contacted him again. I ghosted him, and yeah, I don't feel bad. But needless to say, I'm going to try my best to stay away from any guys that have foot fetishes because, baby, it's just weird. The last dude that I talked to with a foot fetish, homeboy was like, sis' face can be on 1, but her feet got to be on 10. I'll marry a girl that face look like a 1. So you around here dating motherfucking Jeepers Creepers by the face. But as long as she got motherfucking Tyra Banks feet, then you'll deal with them. I couldn't walk around with somebody that's 1 in the face. Fuck all that. Would you gonna look down at her feet all the time? I don't understand people with foot fetishes. But you guys, that's the milder side of my experiences. But yeah, you guys, thank you for watching, honey. Let me I'll talk to y'all later.